Hi Norge!
Hello Filipinas!
And
hello world! Welcome to our channel. For those people who are just watching now, please don't forget to subscribe to get an update from us. Click the button below and like and give us comments. And for those people who have watched and support us, thank you so much to all our friends, families, and people that we don't know.
Yeah, we're really excited for the feedbacks. We're really happy for all the positivity and yeah, all the happy people.
And for today's vlog number
Four?
Four?
Yeah, we're on 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
We're gonna talk about our love story, how we got together, how I fell in love with Ruth, and how she needed time, you know. So we'll talk about that.
Alright, but first, for today's Bible verse, found in
Ordspråkene 4:23. Bevar ditt hjerte fremfor alt du bevarer, for livet går ut fra det.
In English, above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. So it is important to guard our heart, so we have always peace and joy. So, how are we going to start? Let's start from my waiting period, maybe. So I will show you to all the girls, all single girls. Please watch this video. I hope that you'll get inspired our love story. So, during my waiting and before Yun Gunnar came to my life, I have to show you. These are my devotions notebook. This I wrote every day to Jesus, and I pray every day to Jesus, and read Bible from Joy Escanio. So Joy Escanio is my friend that I met in Denmark, and she's a good friend of mine. I've been Christian for a long time, and I've grown up in a Christian family, and my papa was a pastor before. And to make it short, short story, so somehow in my life, something happened that I lost my faith to Jesus. So I made some terrible, bad decisions in my life. And because of that, I've experienced pain, heartache during the journey, that I met different guys also, because I was so desperate to find the one. Because I want love. I'm looking for love. I'm searching for love. I want companionship. I'm desperate to find that love. Until when I need to come to Denmark and I met Joy, she introduced me about Jesus again. That Jesus is a good father. He wants you, all of you, not because of your perfections, but because of your imperfections. So because of that, she gave me a Bible, and she never stopped praying for me until I decided to come back to Jesus again. And after that, during that stage, I learned to fall in love to Jesus, and I focus on my journey with Jesus alone. So that's when I read the Bible and write my journey every day. And that's when I finally decided to give up what I'm desperately for. Because before I felt like I have to do this, I have to do that in order for me to find my loved one. And then, because I will tell many in other next videos how I came here, what I'm doing here. That's for the other videos. But let's just focus on our love story.
Yes.
So, when I came here in Levanger, that's when I heard the voice of God that the one might be living in a small town. And your story?
I moved to Levanger 7 years ago, and of course I wanted to find a girl, you know, and I was waiting for many years, and then after some years, you know, I met Ruth, and in the first we just were friends, hanging out sometimes, and then suddenly in I think it was October 2018, I started to suddenly something happened
Mm-hmm.
and started to like Ruth, and I told her about it, and yeah, and it took 5 months for her to give me an answer, and
Siyempre, pakipot.
so I really had to pursue her for some time, and
Mm-hmm.
it was hard, of course, but it's worth it now. It's really worth it, the love story, and we will tell about how we got together.
Yeah.
And,
So on his side, that's what his side, and on my side, because before we know each other, when I came here 2017 in Norway, and then we got to know each other because of a common friend, and then a few times we see each other because of the conference, because of the church, but we are not attracted to each other, and yeah. And then because I'm also at that time I'm infatuated to someone else, so of course I'm focused on that guy. And then suddenly after a year of my living in Norway, because of our common friend again, we get to hang out. We call this mat fellesskap in Norse,
Food fellowship,
but it's a cold fellowship. That means every Friday we hang out together, making food together, eating together. So that's how our love story started.
Yeah,
That's
and I
how.
started to like you.
Yeah.
And I fell in love.
I think you fall in love because of the food.
Maybe, I don't know.
What?
No. But I really fell in love, and I felt it was true love, and I told Ruth that I felt it was really something special, and yeah, I felt it right away, so I just had to continue pursuing her, and
Yeah.
and then after 5 months I just needed an answer. I was desperate to get it settled, you know. I was so tired of waiting. So then I said on the 27th of March in 2019 that I needed an answer. And today I said. And then something happened with Ruth,
because during the because when he said that I like you, we remember we were at Betty's place when the first time he told me that I like you. And then the following day there was a conference at Nordic. It's a prayer center here in Levanger. So I was confused. What does it mean of I like you? Maybe it's just I like you because you're a good friend. So the following day, because after a year that we've known each other, that's when the time we became friends, right? And then right after that, something happened to his heart that he fall in love with me, which is it's not my expectation at all. Because some of my friends told me that it's impossible to find someone in a small town because there's a few guys here in Levanger. So I give it up to Jesus. So during my prayer to Jesus every day, and I do communion, I always say to Jesus during my desperation period, Lord, please write my love story. I don't want to write my own love story anymore. I want you to write your love story for me because I'm sure this is the best. But if you don't want me to get married, Lord, if you don't want me to have a kid, then so be it. Help me to accept your plan. And I will let go of this desire. Because my desire is to be a mom and a wife. But why is it that it takes so long? I'm 30 years old. I'm 31 years old. I don't have yet boyfriend. And still I'm single. And it's impossible to find where, Lord, on earth, where shall I go to find that one? And so, on my 31st birthday, my friend of mine called me. Her name is Joy, the one who gave me Bible. She's so special friend because I have a proof. This is one of my journey, and I couldn't find which pages of my devotion notebook that I wrote about my top list of what the kind of guy I want to be with. But here, this is the what do you call it? Evidence. I will read it because she called me. Where is it? Yeah. August 19. Lord, I am now 31. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that today is the first day of my 31st. Lord, I commit to you my life. I am secured. I receive security from you. I receive your peace from you. I receive love from you. Thank you, Lord, that your grace is sufficient, that your love is unconditional, that your faithfulness is perfect. So I told that I went to church on Sunday, and then And Joy called me, and she got a revelation from you that she even cried. And she just said that she received a revelation about Ruth chapter 3 verse 1. One day, Naomi, her mother-in-law, said to her, "My daughter, should I not try to find a home and security?" And on chapter 3 verse 18, "Wait, my daughter, until you find out what happens, for the man will not rest until the matters is settled today." So I'll tell you on Ruth chapter 3 verse 1. God made me a promise on my 31st birthday that He will find a home, because I've been searching for a home where I'm going to settle with my family. And God made it promise that He will give it to me. And then God said that the man that He will give it to me, he will not rest until he will not rest until he settled that matter today, or he will get an answer today.
That was happened with me, you know.
And during the 5 months that he's been pursuing me, of course, I'm not attracted to him. That's number one reason at the beginning. And then number 2, I'm not expecting that he will like me, and I'm infatuated to someone else during the time. And then number 3, I need to make sure that if I'm going to answer, it is yes and will never turn back from no, because this is a serious relationship. This can be a marriage leading to marriage. So after that, he stopped pursuing me maybe after 3 months, and he said, "Ruth, if you don't want me to continue to pursue, then I will stop." Then he stopped. And when the moment I received his message, I got totally hurt, because I felt like I don't know. I know that I don't like him, but why is it that there's pain in my heart? I can't let go of him. And then, of course, the normal routine, we still continue to hang out. So we hang out to his apartment before with group of people. And then when we came there, he was busy. I remember that day, he's busy watching a football with another friend, with a girlfriend. That's when I felt suddenly pain and jealous, because he changed, from he got used of getting his all attention, and then suddenly he didn't pay you attention anymore.
So you really felt it?
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
There was pain, baby love.
Yeah.
So but then
really
I'm not yet
powerful.
sure. But then there was pain. I have to, because I need to make sure. I need to get a confirmation from God.
And I was sure from the start, and I got it confirmed from other people.
Yeah.
Prophetic words from some people, and someone said, "What about Ruth? Isn't she good?" Yeah. And so I really got it confirmed from God. And I was sure, and I just had to continue. I couldn't stop. So,
yeah. And so I remember the first time that you and Gunnar said, "I like you," and then the following day I confronted him. "What do you mean by I like you?" Imagine that. We didn't have, we never dated. I never did I flirt you?
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't flirt him at all. I didn't even show
But something happened in my heart.
Yeah.
Suddenly I felt it was, it was strange. I think it's God. It has
So when he told me that this is the first, I remember what you told me. I am in love with you. I am sure that you are my true love. And that's when, and I love you. And it's like, oh, is that possible?
Yeah.
But I told him, okay, since I'm single, then we can try. Let's see.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm single, so I'm okay to do that.
In 5 months.
But then after that, when go back to the story that I got jealous, that's when he continued again. And then it took 5 months. On 27th of March, we were at the prayer center, at the prayer tower. We were sitting together because
Praying,
we prayed together, and then talk, and then I need to make sure, I need to get an answer from God, because I know that I have a feelings for him, but I am not sure. So you said that word exactly on that night, that I need an answer. I couldn't sleep anymore. Imagine he waited for
So I needed to have an answer.
and then and then the Holy Spirit reminded me about the word that I got from a friend, that God said that the man will not settle until he get an answer today. And it was the exact word he said. So that's what we are trying to share to you guys, that our love story is from God, because it was God who brought us together. We never planned to like each other at all. And we know each other for a year before he started to like me. And then that's when God gave me, actually when I was 30 years old, I remember on my journey as a singlehood, I went to Bergen, and I went to aquarium in Bergen, and I remember there's a gento penguin, a male gento penguin. It says there in that aquarium that when God gave me a revelation that a guy will like you for who you are. You don't need to do anything. If the guy is really interested to you, he will do something. He can't stop. Because no matter how much you try to pursue to that guy, if that guy is not really interested to you can't do anything. But on the other side, with the guy, no matter what, as girls, we don't like that guy. If the guy will continue to pursue you, something will happen to our heart, because our heart is flexible. But the guy's heart are different. We are different, because the guy are created to pursue girls. So when I went to this place, that gento penguin, when a male gento penguin saw the female gento penguin, that's when it will stay true love. So that's when God gave me revelation about it. So I found this penguin after I went outside to this aquarium, and I keep it for a long time. And that's when I made a promise to myself, okay, then help me find that gento penguin, Lord. So these are my prayers, just to share it to you. Lord, I pray that the one that you want me to meet, this guy will find favor on me. I will not do anything, but he will fall in love with me for who I am. And he doesn't care about what's about my past. What's important is the present. And also, I remember that I wrote to Jesus that this guy is tall, 5'8", 180.
And I'm 180.
And he must be handsome, and he must be Christian and coming from a Christian family. And if it's possible, Lord God, his parents are also still stay together, because that means there's a chance that he will do the same to his future wife, that he will end up being faithful. And that's what I believe. So
and we had an amazing 1.5 year now. It's really been an amazing journey, you know. Ruth got pregnant and we got married in the Philippines, and it's been an amazing time, you know. We got this beautiful daughter 3 months ago. Our life is amazing now, you know. It's so good when you put God first, and then he writes our love story. No, I've been praying to find a girl for many years, you know. I'm 39 now, you know, and Ruth is 33, so we've been waiting for many years to find the right one. So, but to put God first is really important, you know, and so he can do it.
So it's so good if that man comes from God, because there's peace. And you are secured that even though you are far away, he will be faithful, and you can trust him, you can trust God. So and of course, for those single girls and single guys that are still waiting, just continue your journey, enjoy your singlehood.
We enjoyed our single life before for many years, you know. But then after a while, you know,
you get tired, you want to find
someone. But really enjoy the single life, you know. It's and then pray to find the right one.
It's so important that you make a decision. It's a big decision that you are very sure, because imagine that you're going to sleep to that person every day, every night. So just make sure that you are going to sleep to that one person that you are really in love with. It's so important. So you'll enjoy your night together. There's peace, there's love, there's happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how God brought us together, and now, of course, we are not perfect person.
No, of course.
We are not perfect. We had
No.
little fight. We had little differences.
But it's important to talk about things if there's something, you know. So talk about it, and yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. And for the moment, this is how we are going to end up our story, because I think it's long now. It's 20,
20 minutes.
So
Wow.
OMG.
Wow. I hope people will still watch.
I hope that you are still continuing watching our video, that it's not boring, people. And yeah, thank you for watching, people.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe and click like the button.
Click
And I
like
hope
and-
that you inspired our love story. And this is how God brought us together.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you. Hello everyone. As you've seen on our intro video, we have pictures of our first year together, and I will talk about this now. Here is from Mars 2019, where we got together at the prayer center in Levanger. And then in April we went for lots of hikes. We went to Larvik in Easter. We had lots of fun. In May I had birthday. I was 38 years old. And we had lots of fun. Here's from gathering in May. And then in June, the summer came. That's my favorite season. We went to different places in Levanger. We went to Molde, Atlantic Ocean Road here. And then in July we went to Larvik here. That's my favorite place in Larvik to swim. We went to Bøkeskogen in Larvik. We went to a wedding in Hamar. And then in August we were out for a bike ride, hikes, enjoyed the summer. In September we went out for hikes, went to a wedding, yeah. And in October we got to know that Ruth was pregnant. That was a big surprise, but of course we were happy. And in November I proposed to Ruth and she said yes. And in December we went to the Philippines. We got married on the 21st of December, and we went to Boracay on honeymoon, as you can see here. Then to Baguio City in the Philippines. We had lots of fun in the Philippines. And here is from the New Year's celebration in Manila. And we celebrated New Year, and it was really fun to be there at Christmas and for New Year. And then we went back to Levanger in January, and we were out eating pizza. And in February we made it official that Ruth was pregnant, and on the Valentine's Day we went to a hotel here. And in Mars, 1 year after we got together, we moved in to our new apartment on the exact date 1 year after we got together. So this is our first year together.